Hello, friend. Have you ever wondered how many souls are damned each day? It's not something most people stop to think about, but St. Anthony Mary Claret did. He knew, and it broke his heart. He once said, "It is estimated that about 80,000 die each day. And how many of them die in mortal sin, and hence are damned? Your death will be as your life has been." Can you imagine carrying that knowledge in your heart? Day after day, knowing that tens of thousands are falling into eternal ruin? For him, it wasn't just a statistic. It was a cry from souls rushing blindly toward the abyss. He said, "If you saw a blind man about to fall into a pit, wouldn't you warn him? That's just what I'm doing. Warning sinners and making them see the precipice of hell they are about to fall into. Woe is me if I don't." Some told him, "Father, leave them alone. They won't listen. They'll just insult you." But do you know how he responded? "No, my good brethren, I can't abandon them. They are my brothers and sisters. If you had a dear brother, sick and delirious, who insulted you in his fever, would you leave him? No. You'd care for him all the more. That's how I feel about sinners. I can't abandon them. I must work for their salvation and pray for them, saying with Christ, 'Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing.'" St. Anthony Mary Claret was on fire with this mission. He once said, "When I see a person in mortal sin, I see someone drawing nearer with every step to the gallows of hell, and I know how to free them. Conversion, God's pardon, and a good confession. And if someone argued, 'But Father, they don't even believe in hell,' he had an answer for that too. Do you think their disbelief will spare them from being damned? No. It only shows more clearly their fatal condemnation. He who does not believe will be condemned, says the gospel. He was restless. He could not sit still, knowing souls were in danger. He compared himself to a mother who sees her child about to fall from a high window. Would that mother stay silent? Never. She would run, shout, grab the child, do everything to save him. Claret said, "That's what grace does in me. Charity urges me. It makes me run from town to town shouting, 'Sinner, my son, stop, you're about to fall into hell. Make a good confession and save your soul.'" He often prayed like St. Catherine of Siena, "Lord, let me stand at the gates of hell and stop anyone from entering by telling them, 'Where are you going, poor soul? Turn back, save yourself. Don't come here to be lost for all eternity.'" Why did he preach without ceasing? Why did he beg people to go to confession, to repent, to turn back to God? Because he couldn't bear the thought of one more soul being lost. Because in saving souls he found the greatest joy. He said, "There is so much joy in healing the sick, freeing prisoners, consoling the afflicted. But far greater is the joy of bringing a soul to heaven. It means saving them from every evil and bringing them to every good for all eternity." So what can be done about the countless souls heading toward eternal damnation? We can do as St. Anthony Mary Claret did: pray, speak, warn, and encourage confession. We can remind others and ourselves that if you die in mortal sin, you are damned, but that mercy and forgiveness are always within reach if we turn back to God in this life. Don't wait. Go to confession. Encourage others. Be like St. Anthony, a voice crying out, "Turn back!" Because if we don't speak, who will?